Hello everybody and welcome back to the Max Hamilton Road to the Show series, episode 156. I am absolutely amped up to play this episode for some reason. I do not know why, but I am so excited. But anyways, we played against Texas last time to end out the month of August. As we enter the last month of the season, Max ended off the second to last with a very good outing, improving him to 18-6 through a complete game shutout, only 4 hits, 12 strikeouts, a 1.39 ERA now for Max on the season, beating a pretty good pitcher in Shelby Miller. Now, as we enter September, we'll see a lot of familiar faces, but for now, this is our last start, I believe, versus a non-divisional opponent. I think I'm correct in that, and that will be against the Cleveland Indians, who are 67-65 right now. As you can see at the top, Max is now 18-6 with a 1.39 ERA, 2.13 and a third innings pitched with 2.37 on the strikeouts. Hopefully, I'm aiming around 2.75 for strikeouts on the end of the season. But as we approach the end of the season, which would be season 3 of Max's career, this has by far been his best, and it's been a disappointing season overall for the Blue Jays. As you can see, we're only 62-71. But we still have a slight shot. We're only 6 games behind. So if we can go on a massive win streak, we could possibly edge in there. There's no chance at the wild card. We're above 10 games back there. But the Yankees, Red Sox, and Rays are all fighting for a position. So we can maybe edge in there, but I strongly doubt it. As you can see, Max has some longer hair. That was a change we made in the last one. Against the Indians in the past, I believe we have a couple starts. Actually, yes, a couple games, but I think they were both... No, I remember starting one game against them. We're 0-0, 7.5 ERA, 6 innings pitched. We had one start against them, and it was not a good one. I remember throwing that game. We didn't lose that game. We actually won. Or Max didn't get the loss. But anyways, let's get into this. There's a bad start. That's a loss to the White Sox. Two-seam velocity would be nice. Some control in the sweeping curve. No need for home runs per 9. No need for any of these caps to get boosted yet. Durability and home runs per 9. Two-seam control. I think I'm going to go with the two-seam velocity. We've talked about getting that up for a while, so. Ooh, 3 straight losses. Bad start to the month of September. Tim Miza maxed, or Barry Moreno. Barry Moreno is going to be around longer, so let's get that up with him. Let's go and work on Heart and Soul. We're about halfway there. Well, we did not win a game in the time that we missed, or the time in between starts. We're facing off against the Cleveland Indians and Shane Bieber today. I forgot completely to check their lineup. I can't go back now, but on the left is their lineup. Eric Marcus, Fred Roberts, Josh Bell, who is, by the way, in the MVP running, Jordan Luplow, Victor Guerrero, Bradley Zimmer, Alejandro Cortez, Sandy Leon, and Max Moroff. As you can see on the right, that's the way our lineup is looking. We have Josh Watson playing second today. That's nice. Get to see him in action. Robbie Paul's hitting in the cleanup spot. All right, we don't have the strongest hitters going out there today, but it'll have to do. Let's get into this. I'd love to get Tyler Wade up to bro status. Everybody else is. So, Tyler, you're the last one, my guy. But anyways, our goal of 20 wins on the season, we look to improve in every stat, is approaching. So hopefully we can get a win today.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Max Hamilton, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're awfully lucky in this. We're going to get a chance to see one of the top pitchers in the AL this year. As a matter of fact, this guy has a legit shot to win the Cy Young Award. He doesn't walk a lot of guys.
Long hair Max in the past has been a problem for teams. Let's see if he can do it again today. Cleveland, one of the few teams that has hit Max relatively well, although a small sample size. I mean, you're not going to have a huge one. Max is only in his 3rd year. First pitch is fouled off. Let's see if long-haired Max is a different animal like he was last year.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball outside.
Missed a little outside. Max had the fastball working last game.
Not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
We still have a chance, and that's the sad part. Well, maybe it'll start today. That's on the ground. Good play. Throw to first. And there's one down. Good play, Christian Arroyo.
Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
We have this series versus Cleveland, and then we head over to Washington, I believe. And then after that, it's all divisional opponents. Actually, I think we have a series with Baltimore in between. And I think we face Baltimore twice in a row. Again. That's into right, base hit. And that is the Indians' first base runner of the day. Now we face off against our MVP running compadre, Josh Bell.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Strike 1.
Just off the outside,
just missed.
Time, laid off for a ball.
Oh, blew by him. 1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good sweeping curve, but a lay off. 2-2.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a
didn't get the call.
Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it. But
Fouled it off. He's early.
As an offensive player, I just want to be able to...
You know, this early in the game, I usually don't do this, but we're going to do it here.
Now the payoff pitch home.
He fouled it off. All right, Josh Bell. Make us work. He's late on that, so cutter up and in. Fouled it off. I can't put him away. This will be pitch number 9.
The next 3-2. Ground ball right side.
That's going to be a base hit. I can't stop moving this way. And we're in early trouble against these Indians.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw
Buffalo steps up. Strike 1.
This is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4.
And strike 2.
6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know
filthy backdoor sweeping curve. Strikeout number 1 on the day, and out number 2 of the inning. Ooh, baby. That was a big one.
He's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K.
That's a filthy pitch. Good frame by Reese McGuire, and we will take that. Hopefully get Victor Guerrero here. He grounds it in front. The throw by Reese McGuire, and we're out of the first. A little bit of trouble with a couple singles by the 2 and 3 hitters. But overall, nothing happens for the Cleveland Indians, and we are still tied at 0. Well, we haven't stepped up to the plate yet. Let's see what we do. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir. A big start for us. 4-0 Toronto. And this is where it turns around, boys.
Bradley Zimmer, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still.
That's popped foul.
You don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the
Bradley Zimmer has been a problem for us in the past.
Can't spot the cutter any better.
So just watch that cutter. We're going sweeping curve. See if we can get him to chase. He does, and he will pop it out to center. Good play by Billy McKinney. We've got one down here in the second. Alejandro Cortez recently called up, of course, for September call-ups. And he's hitting in the 7-hole today. Fastball to start, strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher.
We'll go cutter here.
Locate like that. This is going to be a tough day.
On the ground, out number 2 is made.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Luke Maley over there first, and Josh Watson makes that play. I have no problems with Josh Watson. 69 overall, but he's been fine for us. He got on base and was, oh, that ball's gone. Sandy Leon will make this a 4-1 game. Well, didn't place that one too well. The power-hitting catcher sends us out to right center.
Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4.
Yeah, we missed.
Well, he hit a homer.
Well, let's hit our spot this time.
Obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's.
All right. Well, we will not make that mistake again. Hopefully.
Way
out in front.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here it comes on 1-1.
Splitter. On the ground, foul. It's early. On an 83-mile-per-hour pitch, let's give him a sweeping curve. And he swings through it. So other than Sandy Leon's solo shot with 2 outs in the inning, Max comes out unscathed, but we still lead 4-1. Hopefully we can have a good inning next inning. Julio Maley and Wade duo. Couple reach base, nothing happens though. And we're back to the top of the lineup here with Eric Marcus. We ground out to third base last time.
We're still in the early stages in this one.
Strike
They're
one.
down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bad pulse there. Oh, he went after it.
Here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See if he chases the sweeping curve. No, he will not.
One in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be
high and tight cutter on 1-2. Popped up. Easy play for Maley. And there's one down.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be.
Hey, we lead the league, or the American League, in wins. Syndergaard didn't get himself a win in the last one, so as we aim for number 19, we know we have a lead. We also lead the Cy Young right now, and the MVP. So we're still playing for some awards.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He's late on a circle change. Why not a cutter up and in? 0-2 to Fred Roberts. And to watch the cutter. That ball's painted up and in. Third strikeout of the day.
At this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches.
Yeah, Fred's not too happy about that, but hey, that's a good pitch. All right, Josh Bell.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip.
1-0 to Bell.
That evens it up 1-1.
All right, 1-1.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3.
Let's hopefully sneak this by him.
And
fouled it off. All right. It's early. We hit it earlier today, the backdoor sweeping curve. Oh, yes, sir. He went around. Strikeout number 4. And down goes Josh Bell. Into the third, or into the fourth we will go. Hopefully our Jays can put on another run here. And no, we will not. I believe the Indians are playing for a playoff spot, so.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Won't get the call there. Also, 88, Max? Come on. We throw harder than that. We know we do. 89. Okay, a little better. Got the call on that one.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Sweeping curve.
And the pitch.
Doesn't chase. Fair enough.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, baby. That's filthy. Pulled the string on him, and that will be our 5th strikeout of the day.
4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Luplo is out in front of it, too. Wanted to check something real quick. I talked about how I didn't hate this guy, and I thought I would. That is Josh Watson. A 69 overall, primary second baseman, also plays 3rd. But here's why I don't hate him. He's hitting 309 for us. 2 homers. What's his OPS? 808. And he's fielded well for me, so I don't mind this guy. How old is he? He's 25. Okay. Well, I like Josh Watson. I don't know why. Kind of like my Robbie Paul obsession. I like Robbie Paul a lot. I don't know why. This guy was a Rookie of the Year candidate. I'm not sure if he won or not.
Looking at his career totals, Guerrero carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Hitting 5th today. Strike.
Part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
I believe he hit a soft grounder that was fielded by Reese McGuire and thrown over to Luke Maley. Catcher-to-catcher connection. 2-1 now. We can't hit the zone with a splitter. Fastball. He did it again. McGuire will make the exact same play, and there's 2 down.
So 2 gone now for
all right, Bradley Zimmer.
And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Lays off
Not going to get the call there from Woody Keller.
Nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, those were
all right, Woody Keller.
Right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location.
That's grounded. Awkwardly. Throw won't get him. Almost an amazing play by Max. We're not worried about him on first. We're going straight at Cortez here.
Pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle.
Yeah, there he goes.
To be on time, and
we don't get the call.
And he's into second.
Not sure it was close.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too.
It's kind of close.
He has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Oh, blew the 90-mile-per-hour fastball by him. Sweeping curve. Good night. Strikeout number 6 on the day, and other than the infield single by Bradley Zimmer, we're looking okay. We're still leading by 3, which is nice to see. And we'll see y'all in the 5th. Sandy Leon. Alright, well, you're going to get a fastball low and out, not over the plate. Well, that's not what I wanted, but okay.
He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
Playing 11.
Well, we're not hitting the spots versus this Indians catcher. Let's go sweeping curve. See if we can get him in on his hands. Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
High and tight cutter. Fouled it off. He's early, wasn't he? If you're early on that, let's see how you'll hit this circle change. Got him to chase it. He got a piece of it, though. Sweeping curve.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Couldn't hit our spot. Let's go. Showtime. Rather not lose the leadoff hitter.
To get on base. This could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB.
Can't put him away.
Cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
That's a good pulse for the circle change. And he finally goes down. Well, Sandy, you put up a good fight, but in the end, we take you down.
And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL.
We are far and away
at this stage of the season.
the lowest CRA.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
Oh, look at Josh Watson making the play up the middle. Not a boy. 2 down.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Marcus. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ooh, filthy circle change.
Now it's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
I mean, I gotta try it, right? The backdoor sweeping curve. No showtime to Eric Marcus. Well, that was a good one, too.
And he stays alive.
High and tight cutter. He's 0 for 2 today. Fouled it off. Okay.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball.
I'm actually going splitter here. See if we can get him to chase that. He will. Let's go. Another strikeout today, and that's 8 on the day for Max. To Godslayer, who said let's get 13 next time. We're well on our way if we can keep this up. Into the 6th we go. Shane Bieber has been wrecked today.
New inning set
But
to get underway and digging in.
Not wrecked. First inning sucked for him. He's been really good since then. 1 hit per inning. It's at 93 on the gun. I want to hit this fastball for strike 1 still, so. Nice play, Luke Bailey. I know you're a good fielder behind the plate and at first, so good job. 1 down.
Striding in once again, Josh Bell. He went down on strikes last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's late on the splitter. Maybe I can come up and in with the cutter. 92 on the gun. For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for you. Josh Bell. Good night.
When he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Not sure that statement even made sense, but it sounded cool, so. Oh, that ball's gone. Jeez, Jordan Luplow. That ball was cracked out to left center. And that will be the 2nd solo shot of the day for the Indians.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and the Tribe has clawed back a bit. It's now a 4-2 score.
All right, they're making their way back a little bit.
If you look at the numbers,
Yeah, we just kind of left it up a little bit. Victor Guerrero steps up. That's on the ground. That's going to get up the middle.
And that is through into
All right, a
center
little bit of
field.
trouble here in the 6th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips.
We
right
still
there, man. Sent it back right where
don't
it
pitch
came.
incredible against
And
this
that'll bring in
team.
the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Ball 1 to
Zimmer
start
had the
at-bat.
infield single, as in
Guerrero
4 feet away
is
from the
off at
plate.
first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's
Gets him to
filthy.
swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound.
It's late on that
It's
fastball up and in.
split. Look at the
Didn't hit our
downward
spot.
action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Got
And
him.
he will strike him out.
So the Jordan Luplow solo shot makes it a 2-run game.
So they pick up a
But for
run.
now, we're looking
So
okay.
no errors and a man left.
I believe that is 9 strikeouts to the game. I'm not sure. But we're killing it right now in terms of strikeouts. It's a good start, too. Ah, double play ends that one. All right, Alejandro Cortez leads off the 7th. This is most likely our last inning.
Begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only
Hey.
down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is
That's
hit the
out
other
to
way
Robbie
toward
Paul.
left field.
Out number 1 is made.
Is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Nicely done.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for
Fouled it
strike
off.
1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Fouled it off. It's early. Sandy, you posed a problem to us today.
And
Good night.
Struck him out. And there's strikeout
Number
11 in the
number 11. Okay.
Third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure.
That one hit was a
on the
home
guys
run.
to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2.
Sorry, I'm skipping a lot of stuff this episode. I'm just flying through.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the
Early on
1-0
that, let's go
pitch.
circle change.
Ball 2.
Didn't hit the spot.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Hit very
Popped
well.
up, and that will be played by Billy McKinney, and that will do it for the 7th.
No trouble with this one. And
If
the
we
inning is
pitch the
over.
8th, we will meet
Down in
the
order
1,
for
2, 3
the
hitters.
Still
Otherwise,
down by a
I
count of 4-2.
imagine it's going to go to the bullpen here. Overall, pretty good start for Max today. 7 innings, 2 earned runs. Both of them solo shots. And we tack on some more. Let's go. Which means we get to pitch more. Yay.
So the batting order turns over.
Eric
now.
Marcus will
Set to
lead him
go.
off.
Eric Marcus. He leads off.
We're back to that
the
4-run
8th,
lead
and
here.
they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off.
I
He's
know we
taken
have a
that
short
pitch
string right
very
now.
effectively in this one.
Line drive to
Well,
center
that
field.
one's hit well, but Billy McKinney is right there. He wanders back, and that'll be out number 1 of the 8th.
First out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance.
This would
here to
be
finish
complete
this
game
one
number
off.
13, but I
And
don't
with
think
that
we're
in
going to
mind,
get the
we take a look at
chance.
league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he
Fred
currently
Roberts.
leads the AL in that
That ball's smoked.
ball into straightaway left.
Jeez, we're struggling to place right now, but Robbie Paul will play it. 2 down.
Gone to start the 8th inning.
Well, they're keeping my pitch count down.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Going fastball here.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him to chase. And with some showtime, I'm going to hit him with the strange placement of the sweeping curve up and out. Oh, man, it gets him. Froze him.
Now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
12th strikeout, and that was a pretty easy 8th inning. A couple hard hit balls, but right at our outfielders. On to the 9th we go, up 4. I don't think we're going to get to pitch it. Yeah, we did get taken out. It will be Bennett Fleming, who's been pretty good so far this year. And 3 strikeouts, and that'll do it for the game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead.
Nicely done, boys.
Max Hamilton wins for a league-high 19th time this year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans are finalized for
Well,
first for the victorious Blue Jays.
win number 19 now for Max as we defeat the Cleveland Indians today. Finally, a pretty good start against them. Overall, we go 8 innings pitched, 6 hits, no walks, 2 earned runs, and 12 strikeouts. The 12 strikeouts is impressive. As you see, Toronto amassed 15 hits today. Robbie Paul was 3 for 4 with a 3-run shot, or 3 RBIs at least. Don Hoskins 4 for 5. McKinney 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Jordan Luplow and Sandy Leon are the 2 that had solo shots for the Indians today, and that was their only 2 runs of the day. So, a good start for Max, and that, I'm pretty sure, keeps us in MVP/Cy Young talks, or leads, to say it better. What a day. Our Caper 9 actually goes up to 89. Beautiful. Our brakes actually got a good amount of work today. Hoping to get that splitter break up to 68 in the next game, possibly. Yeah, we definitely could do it. Fastball didn't move up much. It's going to move up over time. We all know that. But that hopefully will get us a little bit of confidence as we move into the rest of September. We'll face the Baltimore Orioles next time, as I thought I was correct in saying that. Yes, this is our last time facing the Orioles on the season. So we will face the Orioles, and then we get to face the Yankees, and then we get to face the Yankees again. Oof. Yeah, well, anyways, now we're 19-6 on the year with a 1.42 ERA, 221 and a third innings pitched with 249 strikeouts. Guys, it's doable. 300 strikeouts is doable with a .65 whip, and of course, I believe we're still leading the Cy Young Awards. Yes, we still lead the most valuable player. Miguel Sano has emerged as a candidate for MVP. Obviously, we saw Mookie Betts last episode. But we're still outpacing the 2 Astros by a long shot, I believe. We have more wins than both of them, a way better ERA than both of them, and a good bit more strikeouts. But now Miguel Sano is a leader for the batting title. Did we get... No, we didn't get him back in the talks. I think Willie Guevara is going to take the Rookie of the Year, which kind of sucks. We aren't in the running for Gold Glove pitcher either. Dang it. Robbie Paul is in the running for Gold Glove left fielder. That's awesome to see. Love this guy. But other than that, yeah, nothing really going on here. Anyways, let's check out how Don Hoskins has been doing. Don is our center fielder, or DH. He plays everything right now. 10 homers, 41 RBIs. He just doesn't have many RBIs. He's a leadoff hitter a lot of the time. He was 4 for 5 in the last one. His OPS is really good. I like having him on my team. He's one of my favorite players. Grishuk, I don't know why he's not been playing more. I would love to have him back playing. But our shortstop situation isn't as bad as I thought it was. Sorry, I'm just kind of brainstorming here, but we have a couple young B potential guys, both with decent hitting stats. We have Yandy Diaz, who plays, I think, just corner infield. No, he plays a lot of positions. Adolfo Acosta, hopefully, will develop. Christian Arroyo. Adam Frazier, Jonathan VR, Tyler Wade, and Josh Watson are all good options. Especially Adam Frazier. Stefan Fernandez, Reese McGuire, and Luke Mailey. Reese is starting to hit a little better, but not really. They're not hitters in general. Luke's an incredible fielder. Tom Bacon, maybe he'll get to where he can do something, but not really. Our pitching has been phenomenal. Or at least we have. We kind of carry the weight of the pitching staff on our shoulders. But anyways, Long Hair Max with a great debut today. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I believe we're 7 games back now. Yep, 7 games back on the Rays and Red Sox. So if we can go on a big winning streak, maybe. But that's about our only chance. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. That's it for me.